Please be seated. Chancellor, presidents, registrars, deans, heads of school, faculty, our new graduates and your guests, you're all very welcome to RCSI this morning for this morning's conferring ceremonies. Before declaring open the ceremonies of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland and the National University of Ireland, I'd first like to introduce the platform party. In the stage in the centre at the table with the white cloth, in the middle is Professor John Hyland, President of the Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland. On your right is Dr. Maurice Manning, Chancellor of the National University of Ireland. And on the left, Dr. Mary Horgan, President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. The remainder of the platform party, going from your right, is Dr. Antonia Lahan, Vice President of the Association of Medical and Dental Graduates of RCSI. Professor Zena Moore, Head of the School of Nursing and Midwifery at RCSI. Ms. Judith Gilroy, Associate Director for Academic Affairs at RCSI. Dr. Attracta Halpin, Registrar of the National University of Ireland. Beside me is Professor Hannah McGee, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences of RCSI. And Professor Arnold Hill, Head of the School of Medicine, RCSI. Professor Marie Guyden, Head of the School of Physiotherapy at RCSI. And Mr. Matthew Lynch, Lead in Education at the School of Pharmacy of RCSI, and Cathal Kelly is my name, CEO of RCSI. I would now like to invite the graduates to stand as I call on the Registrar of the National University of Ireland to open the ceremonies.
Universitas Hiberniae Nationalis, pre honorabilis cancellariae, totuque universitas, haec comitia universitaria, hodie convocata sunt, ut he mulieres maxime eximiae et he viri maxime eximii ad grados academicos admittantur. This is a meeting of the National University of Ireland for the purpose of conferring degrees. The graduands will be presented by Professor Cathal Kelly, Chief Executive and Registrar of RCSI, and the degrees will be conferred by Dr. Maurice Manning, Chancellor of the National University of Ireland.
I now declare open the conferring ceremony for the award of degrees of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and I have pleasure in inviting the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences of RCSI, Professor Hannah McGee, to come forward to recite the graduates' declaration with her graduates.
The RCSI Graduate Declaration, which you recite after me this morning, is a commitment to the highest standards of professionalism and ethical practice in your career, as taught during your studies at RCSI. And it gives me great pleasure on this special day of your conferring to invite all of you graduates to recite together with me the declaration, which is located on page 15 of the conferring booklet. So if you repeat after me: I will practice my profession in my chosen discipline with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first concern. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will remember that there is art to my profession as well as science, and that warmth, empathy, and understanding may outweigh treatment alone. I will remember that there is art to my profession as well as science, and that warmth, empathy, and understanding may outweigh treatment alone. I will respect the confidential information that is entrusted in me even after a patient has died. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender.
I will not permit consideration of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender,
nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will not use my professional knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I will not use my professional knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those in whose steps I walk, and gladly share such knowledge with those that follow. I will abide by the code of conduct of my profession in my chosen discipline, and I will promote high standards of practice, lifelong education and research in the interest of human health. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
Thank you.
Can I ask the graduates for the Diploma in Medical Sciences only to stand? Pre honorabilis Cancellariae, totaque universitas, presento vobis hanc mea filium et hoc meos filios, quis omni si temoribus, quam doctrina habiles et aeneas esse qui admittor ad diploma in scientia medica, idique tibi fide mea testor, expondeo totaque academiae. I now invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit the graduate.
Ego auctoritata mihi concessa admitto vos ad diploma in scientia medica.
I invite Professor Arnold Hill, Head of the School of Medicine at RCSI, to come forward to introduce the graduate for award of their certificate.
The following candidates will be conferred in absentia today, and if you're watching via live stream, we wish you congratulations on your achievement. Hassan Abu Al Saud, Awatif Afzal Arifin, and Marvin Tengwan Ko.
For the award of Honours Degree, Bachelor of Science, BSc in Medical Sciences, would the graduates for the BSc in Medical Sciences only please be upstanding. Pre honorabilis Cancellariae, totaque universitas, presento vobis has meas filios et hos meas filios, quis omni si tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles et aeneas quese admittor ad graduam baccalaureatus in scientiae, honoro corso confecto, idique tibi fide mea testor, expondeo totaque academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritata mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus scientiae honoro cursu confecto.
Professor Hill, Head of the School of Medicine at RCSI, will introduce the graduates.
I'll now invite each graduate to come forward to receive your parchment. Khaled Al-Bogami, Shada Al-Shkeli, Isa Al-Shuaib, Joseph Hutchinson, Muhima Sulaiman, The following candidates will be conferred in absentia today, and if you're watching again via live stream, we wish you congratulations on your achievement. Abdulaziz Al-Adwani, Rakan Al-Anazi, Adil Al-Balushi, Muhammad Al-Traiji, Mohammed Hanif Ismail, Sarah Maludi, and Jeevan Singh.
For the award of the Letters Testimonial of the Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland and the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, would the graduates in medicine please be upstanding? And if in unison with me we can together recite the declaration of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland and the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. So together, I, in your name, do solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws, and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour, and dignity of the said college. We will now together recite the declaration of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. I, in your name, do hereby solemnly and sincerely promise and affirm that I will observe the statutes, bylaws, and ordinances of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to preserve the honour and reputation of the college. For the award of honours degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Obstetrics, I now present the graduates for conferring and ask you to remain standing. Pre honorabilis Chancellariae, totaque universitas presento vobis, has meus filios et hos meus filios, hos omni si tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles alineus quasi, qui admittor ad graduum baccalaureatus in medicina, in chirurgia, in arte obstetrica, honoro corso confecto, idique tibi fide mea testor, expondeo totaque academiae. I now invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritata mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in medicina, in chirurgia, in arte obstetrica, honoro cursu confecto.
I invite the President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office as President, I admit you licentiates in medicine and obstetrics of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland.
I now invite the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland to admit the graduates.
By virtue of my office as President, I admit you to licentiates of surgery, obstetrics and gynecology of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
Professor Arnold Hill, Head of the School of Medicine at RCSI, will introduce the graduates.
I'll now invite each graduate to come forward to receive your parchment. Abdullah Al-Safar. And Abdul Rahman Samir Bazabrain. Dominic Chu. Maran Eswara Raj. Niall Harney. Arif Naimun Ashakli. The following candidates will be conferred in absentia today, and if you're watching by live stream, again, we wish you congratulations on your achievement. Anthony Adili, Saud Al-Shara, and Mashal Khan. That concludes the conferment of degrees and licentiates.
For the award of honours degrees of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, I now present the graduates, and if I could ask the graduates for the BSc in Pharmacy to be upstanding. Pre honorabilis cancellariae, totique universitas, presento vobis has meus filios et meus filias, quis omni si temoribus, quam doctrina habiles Aeneas quese, qui admitter ad graduam baccalaureatus in scientia pharmacia, honoro corso confecto, idique tibi fide mea testor, expondeo, totique academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit our graduates.
Ego auctoritata mihi concessa, presento vobis certificationem in studiis pharmaceutis.
Mr. Matthew Lynch, Lead in Education at the School of Pharmacy of RCSI, will introduce the graduates for presentation of their degrees.
I will now call on each graduate to come forward to receive your parchment. Karen Barth-Foley. Georgina Brown. Ala Boshala. Susan Butler. Sarah Clark. Joyce Costello. Killian Cox. Anna Crotty. Emily Dower. Finbar Duffy. Graham English. Rebecca English. Patrick Farrell. Lydia Fortune. Jennifer Howell. Maria Elena Ingle. Haritha Jacob. Oisin Judge. Ethan Kelly. Ian Kelly. Phoebe Kelly. Fionn Maguire. Michael Marr. Ciara McGuinness. Niall Melvin. Gemma Merlihan. Alison Maloney. Owen Murphy. Ibe Caprea Obed. Fiona O'Connor. Claire O'Dwyer. Grania O'Reilly. Nessa Quinn. Fiona Sheehy. Jessica Spain. Verinda Yorkery. The following candidates will be conferred in absentia today. If you're watching via live stream, we wish you congratulations on your achievement. Mohammed Al-Mutawa. Ali El-Tmimi. Martin Glynn. That concludes the conferment of the honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy.
For the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences, I present the graduate for conferring, and if I could ask the graduate to be upstanding. Pre honorabilis cancellariae, totique universitas, presento vobis hanc mea filiam, quam si tam moribus, quam doctrina, habilem et eneum esse quae admittor, ad graduam baccalaureatus scientiae, idique tibi fide mea testor, expondeo totique academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland to admit the graduate.
Ego auctoritata mihi concessa, admitto te ad gradum baccalaureatus scientiae.
I invite Professor Marie Guyden, Head of the School of Physiotherapy at RCSI, to come to the lectern to introduce the graduate.
Rowan Al-Maidibal will be conferred in absentia today. If you're watching via live stream, we wish you congratulations on your achievement.
For the award of the honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Physiotherapy, I present the graduates for conferring, and if I could ask the graduates to be upstanding. Pre honorabilis cancellariae, totique universitas, presento vobis has meas filius, itus meas filios, quos omni si tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et uneas esse quae admittor, ad graduam baccalaureatus scientiae, honoro cursu confecto, idique tibi fide mea testor, expondeo totique academiae. I invite the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland, Dr. Maurice Manning, to admit the graduates.
Ego auctoritata mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus scientiae, honoro cursu confecto.
Professor Marie Guyden, Head of the School of Physiotherapy at RCSI, will introduce the graduates.
I will now call on each graduate to come forward to receive your parchment. Mariam Ali. Sean Blaney. Siobhan Burke. David Brandon. Brendan Brennan. Sean Byrne. Kelly Coughlin. Kieran Connolly. Sarah Dunn. Tiffany Ellis. Suzanne English. Elaine Flannery. Simon Galligan. Greg Hall. Orla Magner. David McCrae. Brian Malloy. Barry Moore. Nuala Murphy. Aisling O'Connor. Philip Williams. Elspeth Wolfe. Satinder Basran and Nora Mutib will be conferred in absentia today. If you're watching via live stream, we wish you congratulations on your achievement. That concludes the conferment of the honours degree of Bachelor of Science Physiotherapy.
Pre honorables cancellariae, totaque universitas, ceremonies rite confectis, queso facias finem huius convocationis universitariae. That completes the NUI and RCSI conferring ceremonies.
Sincere congratulations to all our new graduates who've just completed really tough professional programs. Well done. We also like to use this opportunity to honour excellence through prize awards. It gives me pleasure to introduce Mr. Matthew Lynch, Lead in Education at the School of Pharmacy at RCSI, to come forward and introduce the prizes for the School of Pharmacy.
Professor John G. Kelly Medal, Silver Medal and First Place. This medal is awarded to the student who achieved the highest overall marks in the pharmacy degree programme. The prize will be presented by the President of RCSI, Professor John Hyland. It gives me great pleasure to invite the winner of the prize, Jennifer Howell, to come forward and receive her award.
I now invite Professor Marie Guyton, the School of Physiotherapy, RCSI, to present the award for physiotherapy.
The Silver Medal and First Place Physiotherapy Final Year ex aequo. This medal is awarded to the student who achieved the best aggregate marks across all modules in final year physiotherapy exams. The prize will be presented by the President of RCSI, Professor John Hyland. This year, 2 students received identical marks in the examinations, and it gives me great pleasure to invite both David McRae and Kieran Connolly to come forward to receive their award.
The student valedictorian is an honour which is conferred upon the student who comes first in their class. It gives me enormous pleasure to invite Jennifer Howell from the School of Pharmacy to come forward and address us in her valedictory address.
President of RCSI, CEO, Dean, members of the academic faculty, fellow graduates and your family and friends, I'm truly honoured to have this opportunity today to address you on behalf of my fellow classmates and friends, the graduating pharmacy year 2017. Standing here today with our pharmacy degrees, it's hard to believe that 4 years have passed since we entered RCSI as innocent and unsuspected freshers, about to embark on a journey that none of us really knew where it was going to take us. Already, we all had travelled different roads to get here and many different places. Some came straight from school, having secured a coveted CAO place in RCSI Pharmacy, while others like me sampled the world a bit and came in as graduates or mature students. Some came from different parts of Ireland, in my case just down the road in the north inner city, whereas others much greater distances, sometimes stopping off via Tralee even to get here. However or wherever we came from, we all had our own preconceived ideas of how the next 4 years were going to transpire. I, for one, naively thought that now I had returned to education to study pharmacy, which was always a long-held dream of mine, that my sole focus would be just getting through the course. Making friends was not an initial priority for me, but I soon came to realise that with a bunch like ours and with a course like pharmacy, it was impossible not only to make friends, but to make lifelong friends. Over the last 4 years, we've laughed and cried together. We've helped each other learn. Some of you have taught me how to balance a chemistry equation. Hopefully I've reciprocated the favour elsewhere. We've studied together, we've partied together, and through being with you, I've truly learned that there is no divide between the north side and south side of Dublin. Today is a good day to reflect on all the trials and triumphs over the last 4 years. From the fating episodes in the anatomy room in first year, to the never-ending chemistry labs, the exams, the assessments, the group work, the thesis, phyto, cam, which is ever mentioned by themselves. However, it's not just the academic travails in RCSI that I remember most. It's the laughs we had on those library breaks. It's the Monday morning catch-ups. It's the pharmacy and college balls, the ballot sessions, the many class nights out. The fourth year farewell, where we are treated to a night of entertainment which included Fiona's incredibly creative poem, Paddy's legendary impressions, and Mike's musical talents. It's all of these times and special bonds and friendships that we formed that we'll remember. On behalf of the class, I would like to thank the academic faculty of the School of Pharmacy for their support and dedication to our education and development over the last 4 years. I feel privileged to have received my pharmacy degree here in RCSI, and not just because of the exceptional pharmacy programme offered, but because of the unique relationships that the students have with the faculty. It truly felt like a family. However, the fact that all the faculty know everyone on a first-name basis and a personal basis can have its downfalls when they can pick out who's not at their lecture. I think the people who have probably seen us at our best, but also our worst, are our families. They've had to put up with tantrums, tears, hangovers, and have walked on many eggshells at this point. On behalf of all of us graduating today, I want to thank all of our collective families for providing us with love, support and encouragement to keep reserve and keep going. You've played an instrumental role in our journey so far, and we wouldn't be here today without that unconditional love and support, so thank you. Our journey through RCSI has now come to an end, but our journey as future healthcare professionals has just begun. RCSI has given us the knowledge and skills which are necessary for us to become pharmacists, and we as graduates must ensure that we use these qualities in our profession in order to holistically care for our patients. I've no doubt that as a class we will excel in our intern year and give our families another occasion to celebrate our success at our MPharm graduation. I truly believe as future pharmacists we have the potential to make a difference to our patients' lives and patient outcomes through interprofessional collaboration and through continuous education. I hope as we move forward, we will continue to advocate for our patients, continue to learn, and continue to love our chosen profession. To end, I want to thank all of my fellow pharmacy graduates, from Mayo to Mount Merion, to Kuwait and beyond, for the support and laughter along the way. Together, we not only learned, laughed, and socialised, but we kept each other sane. Today is about acknowledging and celebrating our significant achievements in graduating with our pharmacy degrees, and I want to warmly congratulate not only my pharmacy colleagues, but the other graduates from medicine and physiotherapy too. Our futures are bright and exciting, and I look forward to us having many more shared experiences, not only as professional colleagues and contemporaries, but as friends. Thank you.
Reflecting their unique achievement in coming first in the School of Physiotherapy, gives me great pleasure to invite Kieran Conley and David McRae to jointly address us as class valedictorians.
President of RCSI, CEO, members of faculty, dean, heads of school, staff, graduates, family and friends. It is an honour to be standing here today to address the graduates of 2017 as well as their closest friends and family. Today is a day to be proud, thankful and optimistic. Today is recognition of the hard work we have all dedicated over the last 4 years. In the past 4 years we have gone through so much as classmates, friends and individuals. It is a privilege to now be a graduate of RCSI, and we would all leave here with the fondest of memories. Now with that, there's probably some things we won't miss coming to RCSI, like the 8 AM lectures, the drive down to placement on a Sunday evening, and 100-slide PowerPoints. But there are definitely some things we will miss, some big and some large, like a pesto chicken sandwich from AK Henry's, the class traditions like going to Oktoberfest, college ball, and on placement watching the Great British Bake Off in Cork with a cuppa and a few biscuits. Our time in RCSI may be coming to an end, but always be proud of what we have achieved, the adversity we have overcome, and how we've done it together as colleagues, and more importantly, as friends. Today is a day to be proud of our achievements, but it's also time to be thankful for those who supported us in our time of need. Firstly, we must thank RCSI, their brilliant staff members, for their constant support to drive us and help us to become the best possible healthcare professional. We must also thank our classmates, friends, and partners for their continuous help, from offering up a hip, knee, or ankle to help us practice, a small study break, or even just a small coffee just to break away from the stress of college life. Finally, perhaps most importantly, we have to thank our closest and dearest families for their constant support, whether that be socially or financially. I know if it wasn't for my family, I wouldn't have made it to RCSI today, let alone survived the 3 years as graduate entry. So I'd like anyone who has a family member here today or watching online to give them a round of applause to say thank you for everything they've done for us. So graduates of 2017, you'll be glad to know I'm almost finished. The last thing I want to say that this is not the end of our journey, it's only the beginning. This is not a day to be sad, it's a day to be proud, be thankful, and be optimistic for the future. We are receiving a world-recognized degree that enables us to put the patient at the center of our care, use research skills to bring healthcare to a new level of innovation, and make the world a better place, helping one patient at a time. RCSI has given us the opportunity and tools to become leaders in our respective professions. Now our journey begins. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's an honour to speak on behalf of the class of 2017 on this special day that we've been waiting to arrive for a long time. Firstly, we'd like to thank the staff in the room today from the schools of Physiotherapy, Pharmacy, and Medicine. We thank you for your hard work preparing and delivering lectures, tutorials, and even the terrifying practical exams over the past few years. As young physiotherapists embarking in the professional world, your level of expertise, the chosen field you've chosen, becomes even more apparent each day. It is something each of us from the class of 2017 can only aspire to achieve, and we consider ourselves very lucky to have learned from true leaders in the profession. Secondly, we would like to thank all the parents present today. We thank you for your endless support, from the highs of finishing exams and days like today, to the lows of cramming for those exams, and for leaving for a placement on a Sunday night. You have always supported us and wanted the best for us. On behalf of all the students graduating today, we thank you. I am confident that we will miss our time here in RCSI. We will miss the countless hours spent playing pool downstairs between lectures, the chocolate balls and the college balls, the ranch's hospitality, the Friday feeling after a long, hard week of placement, the trips to Cork and Belfast, where we converted a team of GAA players into a team of hockey players, seriously putting our opponent's safety at risk. And even though we might not admit it, we'll even miss the delirious late nights we spent in the library together. As young physiotherapists, we will now spread to every corner of Ireland and beyond. Some of our class are already at home in Canada watching online today. Some of us are setting out for Singapore in the next few weeks. As we reach every corner of the globe and follow our own unique paths, our friendships, our memories, and the RCSI crest will always travel the world with us. The special relationships we have formed with our classmates from physiotherapy and from pharmacy are my most treasured memory from my time in RCSI. I can safely say that we have made friends for life, and I cannot wait to see what we all go on to achieve.
Thank you, Jennifer, Kieran, and David. You're great credit to your families, to your classmates, and your college, and we thank you for that. It now gives me enormous pleasure to introduce the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Professor John Hyland.
Chancellor, NUI, President of Royal College of Physicians in Ireland, CEO or RCSI, Dean of RCSI, heads of schools, medicine, pharmacy, physio, academic colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our new graduates. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you here this morning to the college to celebrate this special occasion of your graduation. I should explain at the beginning that if the choreography looked a little bit wrong at the beginning, it's because this is only the second time we've had, or second, maybe even the first time we've had a conferring ceremony. We've only had 233 years across the road, and we have got it just about right, and then we come here and we fall over each other beside that. So I do apologize if it looked a little bit scattered initially. I want to congratulate the three valedictorians for super speeches. Well done. It's not easy to get up in front of a large audience, but it is easy when you're telling about the good times and the good things that are going to happen to you and where you are at the moment in the world. By way of background, for those of you who are visitors to our college for the first time, RCSI is a not-for-profit health sciences institution originally founded by Royal Charter from King George III of England in 1784. That's 233 years ago. And we've been resident on this site on St. Stephen's Green since 1810, not on this site because this is only just recently built and opened, as you know, at the end of May. And I'm sure many of you have seen what is becoming the iconic TV program of the building, which showed all of the issues that were brought up. But it shows you the speed at which a private institution with the right people at senior management level who can make decisions can move a project along so quickly. And I think everybody congratulates the senior management team on a regular basis for such an achievement. The charter that we were given by King George III basically gave us control of the practice of surgery and make provision for surgical education. And the stimulus for growth in the early years was the demand for army and navy surgeons for the Napoleonic Wars. We are unique in these islands amongst the Royal Colleges of England, Edinburgh and Glasgow in that we have an undergraduate medical school which was founded in 1886 and is now the largest medical school in the state. Our graduates receive licentiates in surgery, medicine, obstetrics from our college, as well as from the Royal College of Physicians in Ireland. And also, because RCSI is a recognised college of NUI since 1977, all medical graduates also receive MB, BCH, BAO, and pharmacy degrees, obviously, and physiotherapy. In 2010, the college received from government our own degree awarding status, and the physiotherapy program was established in 1999 and the pharmacy school in 2002. So along with our surgical remit over the years, we've expanded therefore into a health sciences institution with undergraduate medical, physiotherapy and pharmacy education, and postgraduate education and research in basic sciences, medicine, surgery and pharmacy. And along with this diversity of programs, we also have overseas campuses in Bahrain, Dubai, Kuala Lumpur and Penang, delivering health services education, or health sciences education. We are the only health sciences university in the world, to our knowledge, providing education, assessment and examinations in 3 different time zones. Over 5,500 students are culturally diverse from are from other countries. Half our population of students are from other countries, from over 50 different countries. And we have currently alumni throughout the world in over 100, almost 100 countries at this stage. We have a successful Institute of Leadership both in Dublin and overseas, and there are postgraduate faculties of medicine, of nursing, midwifery, surgery, dentistry, radiologists, and sports and exercise medicine. And we've recently established a health outcomes research centre to provide evidence-based input to improve patients' pathways in the clinical care setting. And this unit, we hope, will provide a platform for both domestic and international thought leadership in the emergency field of system science. The college has lived over the years through troubled times: the French Revolution, 1798 insurrection, the famine, World War I, and the 1916 Rising. We've also obviously lived through the War of Independence, the Civil War, and World War II. Last year, we commemorated the occupation of our building for Easter week 1916, and we also commemorated World War I, where 1,500 of our doctors and students fought and almost 250 died. Our ceremonies and exhibitions, we trust, were respectful of all traditions. So with that short background, it may not seem that short, but with that background, may I welcome you all, and as well as welcoming your families, your friends, sponsors, spouses, partners. Today we've conferred 89 students with 39 degrees in pharmacy, 23 degrees in physio, 9 in medicine, 13 BSc, and awarded 3 NUI diplomas in medical sciences. The November conferring are a very satisfying time for our college. In addition to the 89 graduates for this event, we will confer 93 master's and PhD degrees this afternoon, and 707 postgraduate awards in nursing, healthcare management, leadership and education on Friday. The college recently increased its position in the Times Higher Education World University ranking announced in September 2017, and is now in the top 2% of universities worldwide and the top 6% of institutions with international outlook. Our increase in ranking is undoubtedly linked to a strong performance in research citations, and we continue to encourage our trainees and graduates to partake in research. May I congratulate you all on your tremendous achievements to date. These have required intellectual ability, obviously, and hard work, but this is your first professional qualification and marks the step on your career path. You're now committed to lifelong learning, which is our duty and your duty, but also professionally satisfying. The pharmacists amongst you have already begun this new process with your internship and Masters of Pharmacy program, and you will also carry on with your obligations for continued professional development at the Irish Institute of Pharmacy, which is based here in the college. Be grateful always to your parents, partners, spouses, friends who have stood by you and supported you over your lifetimes to date. Thank them in so many different ways, as they are proud of you and you of them. I suspect some of the financial help will begin to dwindle over the next couple of years. But you know, those of us who have children know that there's never a day when somebody doesn't look for something. So be grateful always to your parents and all of those who supported you. You've arrived at this moment by virtue of your inbred intelligence and subsequent hard work. I would put it to you, however, that none of you would be here except for the people seated beside me, behind me, and in front of me who have nurtured the teaching faculty of RCSI, who have nurtured you. These inspired individuals have taught, cajoled, and nurtured you with their expertise, wisdom, dedication, and commitment to the profession and to you. Be sure to meet them later on today and thank them and share memories. They too are very proud of you. So as I say, you are in now a very exciting space with literally the world at your feet. The qualifications which you've received today are highly regarded internationally, wheresoever you choose to practice. There is currently, unfortunately, at the moment in this country, considerable negativity about the health service. The media coverage is somewhat unbalanced and unsympathetic and doesn't really reflect the reality. We only ever seem to hear about the bad news stories. Believe me, your college will continue to work with government to influence government, the Department of Health and the Health Service Executive. We remain positive in our relationship with these agencies for the betterment of our patients. As you know, we must always advocate on behalf of our patients. There are undoubtedly capacity problems within the system, but none insurmountable. The focus in healthcare should shift from cost reduction to quality improvement. And where quality of healthcare improves, cost reduction will follow. But this requires a brave political step. Lastly, keep in touch with a large network of alumni worldwide. And it remains for me, therefore, just to congratulate you all again, wish you long-term professional satisfaction. Look after each other, look after yourselves, look after your own health. Most importantly, your mental and physical health. And if you have problems, there are people out there to help you, but you need to act quickly. So again, well done on your achievements. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Chancellor of the National University of Ireland, Dr. Maurice Manning.
President of RCSI, President of the Royal College of Physicians in Ireland, Registrar colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and in particular you, our new graduates. As Chancellor of the National University of Ireland, I'm delighted to be here in the Royal College of Surgeons for this morning's conferring ceremony. It's a particular honour for me to confer the first medical, pharmacy and physiotherapy degrees in your wonderful new Desmond Auditorium. Indeed, we are all privileged to be here this morning at the first conferring ceremony in the state-of-the-art, this new RCSI building in York Street, which so strikingly enhances the architecture and the streetscape of the local area. And I'll join in with the president of RCSI in apologising for the fact that we on the top table were slightly at odds in the early stages of the ceremony, because for us, this was all a first as well today in our new settings. But I'm sure nobody noticed, actually. I would like to congratulate all of you in Royal College of Surgeons on this truly impressive building, which has already become part of almost, as the President said, an iconic building, which was the feature of a very successful television documentary. So on behalf of the NUI, I just would like to wish the staff and the students, both present and future, many years of good fortune within these new walls. And while this year's graduates are, of course, exiting, you have already left your mark in this building through your contributions to the wonderful artwork in the foyer. Now, this is the first of 4 conferring ceremonies over the course of today and Friday, and we will get our act together by the next one. But it's a sign of the continuing growth of RCSI and the increasing diversity and reputation of its programs. Medical, pharmacy and physiotherapy graduates today will now carry with you the international reputation of the Royal College of Surgeons and the National University of Ireland through your professional careers and your lives, whether lived in Ireland or globally. The connection between the National University of Ireland and the Royal College of Surgeons goes back to the late 1970s. And on behalf, and it's been a very warm and a very enriching partnership for both of us. On behalf of the NUI, I'm very pleased to welcome today's graduates in medicine, pharmacy and physiotherapy into the ranks of the university. My warmest congratulations on your achievements. And I'm also very pleased, as indeed was the President and the 3 splendid valedictorians, to see so many friends and family here, the people who really made so much of what is happening today possible, and to see you as part of what is a day of celebration and a day in which you can rightly feel pride in the achievement of your beloved family and friends up here before us. And today marks a very significant moment in the lives of our new graduates and in your professional careers, because it's both an end and a beginning. It's the culmination, and you've referred to it, of a very intensive period of challenging study and clinical practice, one in which you have assimilated a formidable range of information and you have mastered complex skills. It's been a long and a demanding journey, and today we publicly recognise and applaud the high standards you have achieved in meeting the requirements for the qualifications with which you have been conferred. Your educational success has been built on your own abilities and your own efforts, your personal characteristics and your other qualities. These have been complemented by the nurture received in your own families and the considerable support and encouragement they have given you throughout your lives and your studies. For this reason, as I said, your families have also earned the right to celebrate today, as I know they all will, and share in your success. Now, whilst all conferring ceremonies are occasions for celebration, there's something very special about the conferring of bachelor's degrees, which come at a really formative time in a person's life. For all of you, our new graduates, this is the start of your professional lives, of true independence. You stand at the threshold of what will, we hope, be meaningful and rewarding careers for you personally, and of professional contributions that will touch the lives of many in very many ways, and probably on a daily basis. So the National University of Ireland unhesitatingly endorses the quality of the education and training you have received at RCSI, which is a valued member. We are confident that your programme of studies will have equipped you well for whatever the future brings. You have all acquired extensive knowledge and skills in medicine, pharmacy and physiotherapy. You have developed the qualities that are the hallmarks of effective healthcare professionals: an inquiring mind, strong critical and analytical faculties, a capacity for hard work, personal and professional integrity, effective communication and team working, and most importantly, at the very centre of everything, a fundamental concern for the patient as an individual, as a real person. For the university, the conferring ceremony is a celebration not just of your individual achievements, but also of the tremendous potential you offer for the future. You have the capacity to shape ideas and to do things in new ways with positive and lasting benefits for society. As you leave here today, I would urge you to always retain that spirit of intellectual curiosity, that quest for continuous improvement that characterized your studies here in RCSI. Seek out new horizons and continue to push the boundaries of knowledge and practice in your chosen career, wherever that may take you. And I have no doubt that in the proud tradition of RCSI alumni, you will make a significant contribution to the advancement of our society in Ireland and around the world. You can be confident and optimistic as you enter a world of new experiences and opportunities, but also a world of new and some not so new, but increasingly complex clinical research and moral and ethical healthcare challenges. Your skills and your dedication, and critically your resilience and your integrity, will always be needed and may often be tested. As you graduate today, I hope that you will take with you the knowledge and skills that you own, but also something of the spirit and the history and the philosophy of this great institution. On behalf of the National University of Ireland, I offer you once again warm congratulations. I know that wherever you go, you will be worthy ambassadors for NUI and RCSI degrees. I wish every one of you success in the future. And finally, for the President, the Registrar, and all of the staff of RCSI, and for colleagues in the Royal College of Physicians in Ireland, it is very, very gratifying to see such a large cohort of graduates emerging successfully from the college. I extend my congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal proceedings. Our sincere congratulations to all our new graduates, and sincere thanks to our professional and academic staff who've worked so hard to help you achieve your goals. It's with pleasure that I would like to invite our new graduates and your guests to join us for a reception in the College Hall, which is across York Street in the 1810 building, which will hopefully someday be known as RCSI Campus North. So if I could please ask you to be upstanding for the outward procession. Thank you.
I'll go first.